team's Mira is carrying these rounds right now. And I don't think they're carrying it by themselves.
Well,
I think the Yokai being in play is hugely important. It's not going to show up on the scoreboard, but it is going to show up by assisting your teammates get those kills. But they're not applying any vertical pressure. You're not going underneath. The ashes are being used to work away at the armory wall. They're not doing anything with those ash charges from below, and there's no bucking either from below to force pressure into the people that are playing the Mira windows.
It doesn't even have to be a buck. You could use sledge and throw grenades from below. Anything, really. As
Fuck
long
you.
as you're applying some amount of pressure. Yeah,
Fuck you,
exactly.
Kicks.
You can use a secondary shotgun. Whatever the case be, it is one of the most easy. It is the easiest way to disable a Mira window. I mean, especially as a Jackal, right? Because so what's the conundrum there? What's the thought process? Oh, we have to deal with the Mira window from
What's
below.
the thought
Well, what
process?
do? We open up from below. Well, what's the problem there? Well, the defenders are going to have roamers to stop that. So what do? You bring a Jackal. He has a secondary shotgun. He can open up from below.
You bring a
and he can hunt
Jackal.
down the roamers single-handedly. Problem solved. But we're not seeing play like that.
Would you call him a Jackal of all trades?
Yes.
What a penis.
Thank you for laughing.
I feel like stuffing my finger so far up my nose it touches my brain.
They are going to be setting themselves up.
That joke
for,
was so
ladies and
unfunny.
gentlemen, it seems like an A attack. Surprise, surprise. Only because the diffuser's there, though. Because we do have Kid Geo over by the B bomb site. He's actually, no, he's going to fall. We just have England hanging out and Skies inside CCTV waiting to take care of this King Leo on side of the Mirror window.
I wonder if the reason why they're not putting any bodies in CCTV is you find that a lot of the rounds on border, the way they play out, if you're able to get that pick on CCTV, the round basically is over for the defenders at that point.
I mean, it's difficult to do, right? But not impossible. And honestly,
How
if
do you
a
know
well-coordinated
You don't
attacking
know
team
that.
is going up against a CCTV hold,
Shut up,
and it's
cunt.
perfectly set up, there's so many things you could do to stop that. Laxing with an excellent kill through the floor there onto King Leo. That's going to sort of disable the
fucking
Mirror
hate
window.
Twitch.
Nobody's playing on it right
Joel
now. Nobody's
spinning
given
up.
that hole in the floor. But it's not yet opened. England going to be a little bit cautious, of course, pushing up here.
And one thing, too, is that the key to success when Most Wanted have a run
it's
this
elevate.
defense is flush out the Mira sitting by the bomb site, or sorry, flush out Bandit sitting up by Armory Wall, and then if there's no Mira playing on site,
That
it makes it a lot
Skies
easier for
guy's
you.
a
King
fucking
Leo
right
has fallen
bastard. He's a
first,
fucking mod on Macy's
right away,
J's channel.
every single round.
The Yokai, again, stalling out these rounds. We've seen some very slow attacking rounds from both of these teams, and it mostly comes down to that.
I don't know why they haven't made a change to run an IQ, or at least use your Thatcher to disable it. Laxing is going to grab his second kill now on T'Challa and give Elevate a 5v3 advantage, in which, with 30
Elevate
seconds
V
to go,
Most
and the Valkyrie
Wanted.
goes
I don't know
down
who
now to
Most Wanted
Geo,
are, but they've got
it's
no
going to leave
fucking
just
chance.
the Yokai and the Mira left. Trippin pushes in, he gets Geo, and you can see some disorientation. A throw, Shuttle picks off Redeemer. It's all just up to Trippin. He'll peek around that corner, and no chance as Shuttle gets his second, and now to match point Elevate goes, just to underscore how even this has been.
And we can't underscore the importance of those Yokai drones. I mean, it's weird. It's going between Mira and Echo. Mira and Echo, Mira and Echo. Between those two operators.
Them
is
Yokai
how all
drones
these
are
defenses
fucking
playing out
annoying
right
as
now.
shit.
And you gotta wonder when someone's gonna bring something specific to counter. I mean, in that last
Ain't
round, we
they?
just saw Sky shoot it, which works. You know, as long as you can disable it somehow, it doesn't really matter. But neither team is going, okay, we need an IQ, or using, honestly, their, I mean, they're using their Twitches to get the Mirror windows. They have to do that. You can't justify using the Twitch to hunt down the Yokai, but you gotta bring something. Thatcher grenades, save a couple, or the IQ, it comes back to that. Anything, really.
So I'm just
It looked
fucking.
like we were
Can
gonna
you
get
hear
a
me
smoke,
breathe
and then
into
we
my
got-
mouth, guys?
England lured us into thinking that we were going to get an Echo, and I think this is the first round that we're not seeing one.
Yep.
But
Probably.
we saw it even in the Infamy era
Soz.
match when
Sorry.
they were pulling out the Yokai, how important it is, and these teams are just ignoring it and trying to plan through it, and it's not working.
So here's the reason we're not seeing an Echo here, by the way, if you're wondering. We're not seeing an Echo because we're defending the customs. Now, Echo arguably could be useful on customs defense. However, given the way you hold this, he's not really, honestly. I mean, he doesn't really bring much to the table. The majority of the defensive strategy on this bomb site is to maintain control over CCTV and cafeteria, and by doing that, you maintain control vertically of both of the bomb sites in their entirety. So you don't really need a Echo drone. You can just shoot people from above, as long as you maintain that upstairs control. And
CCTV cafeteria. And
As
also
well,
like
a lot of the rooms
Charlie
that are
Brown.
involved in this bomb site have those slatted ceilings.
Oh yeah, those are
So
a pain.
when you try to go up,
They're coming
your
from the
Echo drone or
fucking
yokai might
east
hit one of
side,
the beams and come
ain't
back
they?
down, or you get nestled up between two.
I
of the
just
beams
run
and
in there
can't
and
see
Allah
anything.
Akbar.
Yes, this is a site that does not lend itself well to a yokai play, and I think a smoke here is the smart idea.
Most Wanted is going to start off with some east stairs control. That's pretty standard. Good thing to start with in this round. We're going to move on to, of course, the offices. And
Fucking
from there,
mirror is a
archives
pain in the
will be
arse.
pressuring onto the armory. This is the trap that a lot of teams, when attacking this bomb site, fall into. They need to establish control over armory before they can establish control over to CCTV. And then the conundrum starts with this wall from archives to armory. This is where the primary defense from Elevate is going to be focusing its barrels in that castle and bandit shuttle and Laxon.
And you can see there's no bandit charges, no worry there. They should be able to alleviate some of the problems that that wall will cause by opening it up and hoping that Laxing would peek him. Does not. They've managed to open that wall up, and now there's still two in armory that they need to flush out, but half the round has already gone by. If you are Most Wanted, what's your next step?
Go, 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 go. Use the Candela charges to push on in. They are not going to have a lot of flexibility despite those Candelas, as Castle's going to be pushing into the small office. He will down Redeemer and finish him off.
How do you
And
get a
those
kill
Candelas
when you
not really
can't
being
see
capitalized
jack
on by the
shit?
attackers, but no, Chala from behind will eliminate Shuttle. Laxing in the corner of lockers will be taken out swiftly after, and now the defenders upstairs are losing the grip on this round. Sky's seemingly being pressured from this mirror window is going to have to fall off. Now, if the attackers, whoa, almost a kill there, but Trippin, meanwhile, will actually eliminate Skies from the other angle. Kid Geo still maintaining control upstairs, and CCTV will eliminate King Leo before being refragged by Thinking Nade. A quick flurry of kills between these two teams. It's all down to England.
Last man left to push us into the third round of overtime unless he is able to do what needs to be done, aka a 1v3 clutch here. And I liked how methodical and targeted that was to force out all of those
It would be
moments.
awesome
They
if you
just
could see him
swept
through the
right
ceiling,
in
wouldn't
and
it?
took complete control. It left Skies in an awkward position, and now England is going to have to try to defend for himself. But
Got
now Thinking
fucked
Nade
up.
finishes him off. Attackers take round number 2, and we are now in round number 11.
I have to say that is one of the best takes onto customs I've ever seen. We don't often see a customs attack actually be successful. That is, I think, percentually one of the better defended sites on this map, since it's not as commonly defended, and usually when people go to it, they're successful. So props to Most Wanted.
That Skies, he's a Macy J
win to
mod.
Elevate, putting on to that final round. Very impressive play
He's
there.
a real
Now, usually
fucking
the problem
queer.
with that attack, of course, is you're funneling yourself into a doorway between archives.
I think
and
he's
armory.
probably
Now, this is
queer.
they use those Candelas well.
Plus he likes to
disrupt
take
that
it in the
direct
asshole.
pull from Elevate and establish the control they also needed. And more importantly, they refragged. After the Ying went in
He
and died to a
fucking
big
owes
shot on the
Batman
control,
$70.
they were able to get that refrag, and then
He tried to con
quickly
Batman's
get another
girlfriend
kill
out of
back,
$70.
And then from there, it was just downhill on that upstairs hold for Elevate. Once you've lost that armory control, it's not much you can do to maintain CCTV.
Chala jumped in, got the frag on Shuttle, as you mentioned, but then most importantly after that, along with Thinking Nade, they pushed Laxing at the exact same time. And once that happened,
Same
Chala
time.
pushed up to the mirror window, which allowed him
Exact
to
same
see
time.
into CCTV,
Exact
which that
same
started to reveal
time.
And they
Exact
knew that
same
all they needed to do
time.
was get somebody in there to try to pick him off. They rotated smartly, they took hold, and at that point, you've just got Geo left and England on site.
Yeah, and Skies played his typical game too. He got a little bit of aggressive. And meanwhile, Kid Geo, they strayed apart in CCTV. They weren't able to aid each other in any meaningful way. I mean, they both had a kind of an influential round, but ultimately it wasn't enough. All that aside now, moving into this round, we have a top floor defense from Most Wanted, and it is going to be Elevate on attack. Will they go to the A-bomb site? Will they go to the B-bomb site? Only time will tell. So far, it seemed like A is the favored child in this marriage, but no, Chala with a run out. Kid Geo eliminated early on in this round, and that is very telling. Kid Geo has been going up onto that particular bus every single round on attack, and this time, Most Wanted capitalizes on it. Good reading there.
They lost their Thatcher.
That's so important.
Very, very important, especially on this site. You now have a Hibana and a Thermite, which, unless you use your
And
Twitch, is going to be far less effective.
Drum roll, please. Guess what's on defense? It's an Echo. Ladies and gentlemen, there is now one thing other than a gun that will be able to disable that Echo drone, and it's the Laxing Twitch drone, which is not likely to happen given he usually uses them specifically to disable those mirror windows. He's efficient at it, but that's where it ends. That's where the road is done.
It was tough to see there, but the audio clue that we got seemed to suggest that he got at least one of them, but it does appear that it might still be up, so that could have just been something odd on our end. What a run out by Chala as well, just to catch Geo off guard.
I mean, Geo's been going up onto that bus like every single armory attack.
And they had a Valk cam as well to see it too.
It's weird that he does it too, because it doesn't aid the attack usually. I mean, he's trying to get an angle, maybe an early pick, but that usually isn't going to happen at this level. That would be an oversight from the defenders.
They're working very hard to clear Chala out here, throwing in all their flashbangs. He does have those Elemines. He's going to do battle with Skies. Trippin, a great kill onto him. And now, with King Leo jumping in on the fun, there's only 2 members of Elevate left. Just one as Trippin takes down Shuttle, and it's all up to Laxing to clutch this round, or the Elevate map pick goes to Most Wanted as Thinking Nade gets the final kill.
GH.
And they win
Good.
6-5.
Hard
Go
on.
off to Oregon next.
Got to give props to Elevate there for that adaptation,
Good.
moving over to the other bomb side rather than
How
trying to
good.
force out
Hard.
However, it doesn't
Good.
really matter when you're
Great.
pushing into
Hard
something you
on.
weren't specifically planning for in the early stages of the round. They got a little bit tripped up.
Gummy hard-ons.
Ultimately, Most Wanted just waiting on the
Gummy hard-on.
Looking back on this, and take a look, Trippin, 13 kills.
Green.
Outstanding, and then Shuttle and Laxing as well. For
Hew.
Elevate. Take a look at what we saw, and before we throw the highlights, or let's actually throw
Gross.
the highlights and speak about it while we're watching the highlights.
Hard on.
What
Good
for
hacks.
you did you
Good
expect
hacks.
that went wrong for
GH.
Elevate
Good.
after such a
Great.
powerful start, and even when they lost,
Homos.
they were still
Well,
Good homo.
specific things that Elevate was struggling with.
I'm
Because
done.
the mirror windows
See you later,
had a little bit of
motherfuckers.
struggle with that. Not using that buck from underneath. The Echo drone, there was no specific disable for that. Lack of